Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. There we go. Things are starting to move along pretty well here. Intellicast. That's what this segment is called. It is based on the Apple application made for iPads and iPhones. It's Apple only. Based on their description, it does not work on any kind of PC or Android-based devices, unfortunately. When you open up the app, this is what you get. By the way, I don't have any issues not showing Matheson to Hearst, which is my coverage area. I'm just showing Timmins and South Porcupine as an example for tonight. Light snow right now. This radar picture was actually taken at 10:50 p.m. So this app does a lot of cool things. Among others, this radar picture gets updated every 5 minutes. And number two, real-time systems every 3 hours. Usually it's at 7 a.m., 10 a.m., 1 p.m., 4 p.m., 7 p.m., etc., etc. Let's zoom in now. So these are the radiuses. This is a 50 or 20 kilometer radius around Timmins, and this is the 50 kilometer circle right over here. The circle just peaks right by Iroquois Falls, so to give you a bit of geographical reference. You can zoom in too, all the way to see your own driveway, to see what's going on with the car parked in the driveway as well. Let's zoom into downtown Timmins, and let's hope this actually works out well. I had to retake this particular segment a few times due to technical issues. So downtown Timmins is right over here. I am not located there, not that you didn't have to know that. Here is Pine Street right over here, connecting to Highway 101, which is actually Algonquin Boulevard. So let's make our way towards the east here. This is the coolest thing in the world. So Gillies Lake is here. Independent grocery store is right over here. Highways 101 and 655 intersect right over here. Highway 655 goes up this way here, and this is Highway 101. We go into Schumacher. Hey Schumacher, how's it going over there? We continue up the highway. This is Ray Hill Highway, continuing up this way over here. We can go all the way over towards Highway 101 towards Porcupine. So you're traveling east off of Ray Hill going to South End, South Porcupine. Bruce Avenue is right over here. You want to zoom into Bruce Avenue? There we go. We can actually see the right turn off of Bruce Avenue going on to Highway 101 as well, and continue down Highway 101. And yes, I'm using my iPhone as an actual remote control. That's actually pretty cool, isn't it? OPP station's right over here, continuing into South Porcupine. So again, the point of this app is that it shows you real-time systems, which I find is the most accurate thing in the world. A little bit quicker than Environment Canada, and I used to depend on Environment Canada's radar pictures. I haven't looked at their radar picture in about 4 months now. I've looked at it maybe once or twice, but that's really about it. Going on with the real news and weather story for tonight. Here's what's actually going on. And I'm going to show you, there it is. That's the low pressure system that is responsible for today's warm-up. In fact, you can click on that low. I'm going to try this one more time here. We're going to get there eventually, guys. I'm just wondering if this is actually going to work live on the air. There we go. You can click on the low pressure system itself. Counterclockwise rotation, which actually looks like a whirlpool over here, or some kind of a backwards spinning pinwheel. So this map was updated at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. This is the important thing. The pressure gradient, 29.71 inches, which is about 101 kilopascals, which is an okay low. It's low enough to generate some southerly winds. Not necessarily strong enough to produce any kind of severe or significant weather at all. But the other important part too is, there's this pink line right over here. This is actually warm and cold air connected together. But this is the cold bowl of Arctic air that's being reinforced by this wonderful, strong-looking cold front. Now, the white area, this is not an actual winter storm warning, but if you click on the white area, you're going to get this. It's an extreme cold warning that is developed right now, or introduced, or in effect, for areas just, let's say, just west of Moosonee, Adelopascat, Pewanik areas, moving over towards whatever areas are up here, Saskatchewan, Fort Albany, moving back towards Manitoba, and even the southeast corner of the Northwest Territory. So that's what this app actually shows as well. And there's also one more low pressure system here too that's right over Thunder Bay. I'm going to try to click on that. It's a little bit sensitive here. 29.77 inches for the barometric pressure there. And this is actually a trough of low pressure. So this is an area in the upper atmosphere right over the northwest corner of Ontario where the atmosphere is a little bit unsettled. There's a little bit more cloud cover. It looks dark, gray, and boring. You may see occasional flurries or periods of snow along this line here, but there's nothing more significant than that. In the summertime, a trough usually means just occasional periods of rain or some occasional showers, maybe a light rumble of thunder here and there, or just some occasional windy conditions with the mix of sun and cloud. That's what an actual trough of low pressure system looks like. This low is going to be our best friend for tomorrow, with occasional snow on and off throughout the region. Across northeast Ontario. We may even pick up a few centimeters of snow as well. I'm going to put this radar picture into motion. You can actually see the loading wheel here, and I'm going to see if I can get this into motion for the last 45 minutes or so. So you can actually see the progress of the snow cells right over the Timmins area right now. And this is going to be a handy feature because in the summertime when we get thunderstorms or wild weather, the radar picture turns into beautiful artwork with a lot of orange, red, and pink cells, etc. Same thing as what Environment Canada shows. But the difference is, and I used this app actually in the summertime when I was off the air, and I'd actually watched an area of rain showers crossing over Lafleur Drive in Timmins, and I looked out my backyard and there was a dark cloud, and within about 20 minutes of watching that cell crossing over the Matagami River going over Airport Road, I had some light raindrops in my backyard according to this radar picture. That's all I'm going to show you for tonight. That's Intellicast. You guys have a good evening. We'll talk to you later.